Everybody's talking about G4TV right now. I'm going to give a little bit of a quick recap on G4TV and what's going on. G4TV used to be a cable news network all about video games. Well, not so much a news network. It was a video game channel, and there was reviews on there and talk shows and variety shows and cops reruns. It was actually a fun channel back in the day. It was before, everything on YouTube is blown up to the size it is, and the internet was kind of a different place. It's a little bit different now, but they're back. They're back. They've got a YouTube channel and other channels like this one, this Xplay channel. That was the name of a show that a lot of people liked. They basically just reviewed games. And that's it. So now they're moving everything to YouTube. Moving it all to YouTube. I think this is some kind of big grand launch they're doing. I don't know when exactly they've been reviving the brand, but G4 is back. Until they burned it down yesterday when this host right here went on a huge rant about the treatment of women in gaming. A very tired subject. Because a lot of people just look at what a few trolls are saying and automatically assume it's the worst of the worst. So she went on a huge rant about how people were saying that she's not as bangable as the old hosts, and she actually mentions them by name, Olivia Munn and Morgan Webb, who were, in my opinion, objectively more attractive than her. And I'm not trying to be mean or anything. It's just my opinion. And she got really upset about that and went on a huge 4-minute and 45-second meltdown about why that shouldn't matter. But, here's what the thing is. All right. It was probably only a handful of people saying that. And she's only looking at what the handful of negative comments are saying. And she's freaking out about it. First off, you can't do that if you're going to be a public figure online. You have to just kind of roll with it and, grow some thicker skin. Because I guarantee you, for every 5 comments that were saying something like that, there were 10 other nice ones. And it would have just been ignored. Like, it would have eventually stopped if you just ignore it. But, we live in this world now where the 5 people out of 2,000 that are, trolling or whatever, they're getting more attention, and everything's got to change because of 5 people. It's ridiculous. So, naturally, and I also want to point out that she says, if you don't like it, don't watch. Peace. Basically telling a bunch of people to, fuck off. Probably not the best move for a new startup adventure. And you could tell they've pumped some money into this. They've got sets and all kinds of equipment. And it's like, was this really the smart idea? They did a stream yesterday, and not even 1,000 people were watching it. I pull bigger numbers than that on my live streams. And we don't even need to get into the bigger shows like FNT, who have like 10,000 people watching them. You know what I'm saying? So, you're not doing a very good job of busting into the geek space with your attitude. A lot of people don't even remember G4TV, I would imagine. Because, this was a long time ago when this was a big thing. But they did a live stream yesterday. Even in the comments here, people are calling them out and not very happy. Look at this. 6.3 dislikes to 1.8 likes. I'm surprised the dislike extension is still working. I hope it stays working forever. And by the way, they were also on their live stream yesterday deleting comments. I got banned immediately. Here's Kristen Nova. Here's her comment. Olivia Munn is hot. # just saying. Message deleted. So she was banned as well. They were banning people left and right in the chat. I was watching it. Like, every other message somebody was getting banned. It was kind of pathetic, the way that they were kind of hunkering down on this. So, they're doubling down. Got stuff like this, too. Adam Sessler, who I didn't know was so desperate for work, and I'm going to explain why. Adam, no gatekeeping and harassment, Sessler, ladies and gents. And this is what he has to say here. And he's got a lot to say. I'm going to go through his history. Just so I can get out of my system once for the day, Republicans are stupid, racist, and drink piss. Okay. Here's the woman who melted down, I believe. Get F Trump. I don't want Trump supporters as fans. So 74 million Americans aren't wanted as G4TV fans. Seems like a sound business strategy, huh? And also, by the way, I'm sure they clipped out that epic rant on women in gaming that she did and put it on Twitter. Like, this is going to help boost their shit. It didn't help boost it. They still had under 1,000 people watching, and they had to ban everybody in the chat. It's almost like trying to appeal to people on Twitter doesn't work. It's not going to boost your business. It's not going to help anything. In fact, all it's going to do is piss off people that would have potentially been your customer. Not one time did they even really talk about anything with video games. How is this a video game channel? But I mean, it all comes to sense right here when you see stuff like this. I don't want Trump supporters as fans. So 74 million people. We don't want you. We don't want you. It's a large gaming audience there. I'm not saying all 74 million Americans are gaming people, but I guarantee you there's a large segment in there that is, and now you basically said you don't want them. It's probably not the smartest move. So, speaking of them turning on Republicans, let's take a look at Adam Sessler. I looked through this and it's like, holy shit. Like, this is disgusting. I'm gonna go over the tweets that Bounding into Comics here captured, because a few of them are really, really deranged. And like, this is someone who is a big part of the G4 relaunch. Now, there's two things going here. Like, one, it's all genuine, or two, he's desperately looking for work. Because what is Adam Sessler doing? Nothing. What's he been doing? Nothing. I haven't seen him anything. So I always like to call stuff like this job applications, because I really do believe it's like, hey, listen, especially if you're a white man saying stuff like this, that might be your only ticket back into these kind of places. So, like, look at this. Just so I can get it out of my system once for the day, Republicans are stupid, racist, and drink piss. Republicans have a small parabola. They only swing between white nationalism and atheism. Hot damn, Republicans are chicken shits. Until they clean their ranks, Republicans are a terrorist organization. They are Yahtzees with no fashion designer helping them. And he says it again and again, and then again, right here, saying they're a disease. But this one is what really made me stop in my tracks. This is a disgusting tweet, and he only said it December 18th, 2020, a few days before Christmas. A few days before Christmas. I'm not sure what the context is that he's replying to. So he's replying to somebody. I'm not sure it's something in Ohio. But does it really matter? Because the context of what he's saying here, I mean, this doesn't sound like a dark joke. This just sounds dark and disgusting. So he says, not for me. As I said yesterday, all the Republicans in my family can eat shit and die while I sip on something bubbly. Basically saying, I'm going to sit and drink some champagne while I watch my family pass away brutally. Well, maybe not so. Well, eat shit. I think that is kind of brutal. How about his own family? This is pure derangement. And there's more. I mean, it just kept going. But that alone, what a disgusting thing to say. I mean, I've read some nasty shit before, but like this was really, really some deranged stuff. 2 likes. Saying something so nasty for only 2 likes. Barely getting any traction on any of these tweets. And this is supposed to be a big video game guy. So, here we are. Oh, January 11th, 2022. That's when he said this one right here. Oh, got more likes on that one because now G4 is launched away. So, G4 launch, same as all the other ones. IGN, GameSpot, all these other outlets. It's just a bunch of higher, better than you liberals that want to see everybody on the other side of the spectrum brutally taken out. So I don't see what the difference is between all of the other outlets now with G4. Like, what's the difference here? They're just more upfront that they hate you? Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.